first started in 1981. Before that, 1952, a couple of MIT students created an electronic tic-tac-toe, and that's when video games was born. From there, Ralph Baer, the father, and gave us an entire multitude of different video games with the Ottumwa and so forth, and this was considered the Bronze Age. In the Silver Age, this is like 60s going on 70s. A very ambitious gamer decided to want to take video games to the next level and play professionally. And it was in 1978 to the 80s that he started playing the video game companies such as Nintendo, Atari, and Activision, which gave birth to our first professional gamer, and that was Todd Rogers. Todd Rogers, however, did not have a home to play where gaming could be organized, where there were rules and a statistic, an institution, or any type of organized governed body to hold together what he was trying to do until 1981-82, when this gentleman right there, Walter Day, built Twin Galaxies. And that was then when eSports was truly created. From there, that was the golden age. Then the modern age came up in the 90s when Nintendo hosted the Nintendo World Championship. That gave birth to great players such as Mike Iarossi for the 1994 Nintendo Championship, 1990, we had Thor Aguilar. Not to mention, don't forget about the guys back in the 80s and the golden age of it, Billy Mitchell, Ben Gold, guys like McVey, I know you're in here, I see you down there, Joe West, and so many others, Terry Rogers. And these were your first gamers that all came from the Silver Age, the Golden Age, the Modern Age, to where you now have the Revolution, with entities like MLG, CPL, Evo, and I know this is new to you guys, but all of these new organizations, DreamHack, have all built and evolved the vision that Walter put together with Twin Galaxies that still exists to this day. And I just want to give a special thanks to Walter, because if it was not for him, the industry that we know it as today as eSports, which is organized competitive video game play, would not exist. So thank you very much, Walter.
Before Eric has to take off and catch his plane, we want to thank the committee, the steering committee that put together this beautiful plaque. But I especially want to present this plaque to Eric for his support and commitment to the International Video Game Hall of Fame in Ottumwa on August 16, 2015. So Eric, we appreciate it again. Thank you very much.
One thing that's important always to hold near and dear to you, I always say things aren't easy to do. People always ask me, how do you achieve this or how do you achieve that? If it was easy, everybody would do it. It was Ottumwa. It went through the early days, the blood, sweat, and tears, when we really had no direction. We were just running and hoping we would find a direction. And as I knew Walter from the years and years and went on, slowly we began to see a direction. And that's what's brought us here. Always remember that. Don't ever let anybody tell you anything otherwise. Always remember that the blood, sweat, and tears where it began, that which was not easy is what makes it so special, like anything else in life.